what is up, y'all? I'm Carrie, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get your music on Spotify and also TuneCore versus Distrokid. And if you're like me, you thought that in order to get your music on like iTunes and Spotify and Amazon Music and all the streaming platforms, that you had to know somebody in the business, but that's actually not true. There are distributing websites which will put your music out for you. You just have to pay them, and it depends on what service you're using, how much you need to pay. And so what I personally use is I use Distrokid. And Distrokid, you can choose from different plans. And the cheapest plan is just $20 for one whole year, and you can upload unlimited music. It is so good. I love using Distrokid. There are also other streaming services out there. Like the one I used before Distrokid was TuneCore. Personally, I do not like TuneCore. I had kind of a rough time with them, and there's just money on that platform that I can't get because they switched the way they give you money from going to direct deposit, and now you have to use Payoneer, and you have to wait till you get like $30 in order to cash out, and it's just kind of really dumb. But Distrokid, you're able to use PayPal, and you can get the money whenever you want, and it goes to your PayPal, and so that's really cool. Also, Distrokid is very easy to use. They have a ton of features on that website. And then there's TuneCore, which TuneCore is $10 per song. And if you want to do an album, it's like $50, $70. I can't remember because I will not be uploading an album with them. And I can't get my money on there because there's something with the tax form, and I filled out the tax form and they're like, you haven't filled out the tax form, and I have, and I reached out to TuneCore where they were very hard to find an email for, and they took days to reply, and then the person who responded, they were just like, just fill out the tax form, and every time I go onto the tax form, it's like, submit tax form, but I can't. Like, it tells me this tax form submitted, and so I'm not able to get that money from TuneCore. I know TuneCore just added some new features. Those might be cool, but they're honestly not worth what you're paying for on TuneCore. I would highly recommend Distrokid. Like, Distrokid is so good. And I actually have a referral link for Distrokid. I'll link it into the video down below, the description, and I think you get like 35% off or something. I can't remember, like 30% off if you use my link. I also get $10, so that's really nice for me to get $10. But yeah, it's pretty simple. What you do on Distrokid is you just go to the website, you pick a plan. I started out with the $20 plan, and then you just put in your credit card info or payment info, and then they charge your whatever you're paying for, and then you upload your music, upload your artwork, you say who wrote the song, and you can also do covers on Distrokid, and you can get a cover license for that. It costs like $12 a year to have a cover song license, and they have a lot of other features. One of my other favorite features is you could put your song on one of their playlists, and like you spin a wheel, and they have this cool feature where they have this bot that tells you like what key your song's in, and like if the bot thinks your song is happy, if it thinks it's sad. There's also a way to connect with other musicians. I haven't used that feature yet, but and then you also get 100% of your royalties. There's no fees that Distrokid like takes away some of your money. Like, the only fee I can think of to when you cash out with PayPal, you just pay $1. But it's a pretty good gig. Unlimited music for $20. That's crazy. And if you get enough streams, you get that money back, and they just do all the work for you. You just gotta make the song, make the cover art, and then you're pretty much good. And so I hope this answers your question of how you get your music on Spotify and other streaming services. And if you were debating between TuneCore or Distrokid, as someone who has used both, I very, 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 very highly recommend Distrokid. Thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you all have a good day.